like you. Life can be like that when you get...
Because you guys know I listen to CBC Radio to every day or every weekend. You learn something new every day, especially on weekends, especially a Sunday night about 6 o'clock is, I would say in my mind, a history lesson while listening to Rain Backman's Vinyl Tap on CBC Radio 2 every Sunday night. You guys, I bet you guys are all probably for sure of who Randy Backman is. Remember BTO / Guess Who, but listen to his radio show every Sunday night. Rain Backman's Vinyl Tap is like listening is in my mind a history lesson, because you're learning something new while listening to Ryan Backman's Vinyl Tap. It's like you listen to the music that he plays every Sunday night, and you're always learning something new. When it comes to 8 o'clock every Sunday night, that's when the Strong Show, hosted by George Sophos, he takes over. It's like History Lesson Volume 2. And afterwards I could be asleep, and afterwards it would be around 8 o'clock-ish, and I would be just like listen to that Strong Show every Sunday night, and I would be like waking up. It would be like, wow, what day is it? And it's like Monday morning already. It's like, wow, holy. And it's like June 22nd already. It's like, what?
Booking right. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
Dissected Liverpool when he won the U.S. Open there, where he didn't hit a wood for 4 days and was able to play the ball on the ground. That may play in his favor. We'll have to wait and see. But the biggest problem with Tiger Woods right now is putting. And you're at the U.S. Open, you're going to have to make those 4, 5, 6, 8 footers for par that keep rounds going. Those are the putts that win U.S. Opens. And Tiger Woods is not putting very well. He hasn't putted well since he came back, from the major surgeries he's had. And that's the missing piece for Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods always hit it all over the place, but his short game was able to keep him in tournaments. That when he actually did his ball striking showed up for those 13, 14 holes around, he looked like the greatest player in the world. But when you have no short game, you cannot win at the U.S. Open. So, but the one thing that is playing in his favor is that he's going to be able to play the golf ball on the ground.
Lego, you talk about how Phil Mickelson didn't like this, but he broke through in 2013 to win the Open Championship. Could he be a guy and complete the career Grand Slam here? Because you have to be so smart and creative around the greens. Can he be a guy who can legitimately win this championship?
Yeah, I think a guy like him, he's up for a challenge like this. This type of golf and the shots that he's going to face are right in his wheelhouse. I mean, Phil Mickelson already takes some of the easiest shots in golf and already tries to make them more difficult. So I think that he, as a player, nobody dissects a golf course more than Phil Mickelson is. Him and Bones have already taken this place apart on how to figure it out. And, Chambers Bay is a little bit of a Rubik's Cube, is that there are areas on this golf course that you can miss greens by 20 and 30 yards and have balls funnel into certain areas. So I know that Phil Mickelson probably has a lot of that figured out. How he executes it is going to be a different story. But you're right, I think that a guy like this plays right into his wheelhouse. And obviously, I mean, the heartbreak that this guy's experienced at 6 U.S. Open, it would be, pretty rewarding to see a guy like him finish one off.
That would be almost as rewarding as watching him and watching him lose those 6 U.S. Opens?
Previously, yes.
Hey, brother, listen, really appreciate you doing this for us, and we'll be watching this weekend, and can you help us out tomorrow again and kind of dissect today?
Love to, guys.
Okay, pal. We'll talk to you soon.
Cheers.
Ian Leggett, former PGA Tour pro and PGA Tour champion. Who's Your Daddy coming up in just a second? A chance to go and watch the Jays and Orioles down at the Rogers Center. Private box, you, me, your kids, my kids, everybody's kids. It's fun. Or just bring your dad.
Doesn't matter. Best story about your dad wins, and 416-8700-590, 888-666-0590, star 590 on your cell. Interesting prop bets if you're a gambler, as George is, and these are some very interesting, and some of these ones are slam dunks if you want to put some cheese on the U.S. Open.
Well, we talked about Tiger Woods. Highest score in any hole, Tiger Woods, over 6.5, under 6.5, Dean.
Over.
Tiger Woods' highest 18-hole score, 76.5, over, under.
Over.
Will Tiger Woods make the cut? Plus 105, yes, no, minus 125.
How much is it for not a DD chance?
That means you'd have to put down $125 to win a hundo.
No problem. Yeah, there's no way.
Will amateur Cole Hammer make the cut? No. Yes, plus 700, no, minus 1050.
And will he need some serious therapy after this and never put on the tour again?
This one's interesting too. Most strokes recorded on any hole by any player, 8.5 over under. Over. Do you think somebody's going to shoot a 9 or better?
I do.
Oh, wow.
I think he's going to eat people alive. I don't think people...
You know what? I watch, part of the pun, I do watch a little golf from time to time just to see what's happening. And yes, most people probably watching this video like, huh? You watch golf? Yeah, I watch golf. I watch a lot of baseball. Watching John Blue because they've been dominating, but I know since their recent losses against the New York Mets, but there's no NHL season because it's over. There's no NBA season. Now the NBA and NHL are going into the off season. But yeah, I watch a lot of golf. I'm not saying I'm a huge golf fanatic, but I do watch golf from time to time. I do watch a little NASCAR because, you know, I know there's people out there that are huge NASCAR fans, but, you know, maybe people in NASCAR, maybe they should learn not to race their NASCAR cars so fast around the track 50,000 times over and over again and crash into the wall and get yourself killed. Part of the pun. Dale Earnhardt, one of the greatest NASCAR drivers of our time, who did the same thing and crashed his car, his NASCAR into the wall and got killed. Maybe the other guys from NASCAR of today, they should want to stop and think, gee, I'm going to crash my NASCAR into a wall, get myself killed, and that would be up there. But I just think the guys from NASCAR, I said this before, and I'm probably going to get some heat on this, maybe the guys from NASCAR should find a different job that does not get themselves killed. Because NASCAR, it's not a great sport. I wouldn't put myself in those guys' shoes to race in NASCAR because it's like their thing. It's what they grew up on, and like, yeah, usually you wreck your car and you get yourself killed.
Well, really, it's 7,900.